Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rosie. We are trying something new today, a roller set on my thick, beautiful hair. Shine bright up all night. I have 6 packs of these magnetic rollers in different sizes, but I ended up using only about 4 packs. We're starting today's style on freshly washed, damp hair that has been properly moisturized with a leave-in conditioner. Also, I won't be doing the typical roller set pattern on my hair today. I am going to section my hair and start the process. I will be doing small sections and fully detangling each section before adding a styling foam of choice. Next, I will add the rollers, making sure the hair is smooth while rolling the hair for best results. I will continue this process doing small sections until my hair is completed. In this video, I will try to show myself doing different sections of my hair to show hand placement for difficult to reach areas of my head. So while doing this roller set, I found it actually easier to roll the back of my hair where my hair is less coarse. Overall, I didn't find it difficult to do. My only difficulty was with my hair because I didn't detangle during the conditioning process. Once I detangled the hair fully, the process was much easier. If you have been wanting to do a roller set on your type 4 coarse hair, let's walk through it together. Remember, we're starting off on freshly washed, moisturized, detangled hair. And this is non-negotiable because this step sets the foundation for everything. When sectioning and parting, a few things you want to keep in mind. Try to keep your parts clean and even. Try to match your section size to your roller size. Neat parts will help to reduce tugging, especially if you're trying to sleep in these rollers. And if a section feels too thick, make them smaller. I made a huge mistake by not sectioning my hair like I always do on wash day. So this made styling difficult initially for me. In addition, I had not detangled my hair during the conditioning step. Once I did both, the process was very easy and quick for me. Another thing, if you plan on using a foam as a styler, just remember to distribute it evenly, comb through after applying product, and focus on smoothing the hair before rolling. Applying the rollers for me wasn't difficult. And honestly, if you were someone who had a relaxer and used these rollers in your hair, then you got this. When rolling the hair, you want to keep tension snug, not tight. Don't pull too hard at the roots. You want to smooth the ends before wrapping them around the rollers. And you also want to roll in a consistent direction for a uniform look. Drying your roller set. This step determines how your set actually turns out. So you want to be certain your hair is 100% dry before taking the rollers out. A hooded dryer is going to give you the best result. Air drying can work, but it takes longer and it may cause frizz if not fully dry. As I mentioned, I slept in these rollers and it's not the most comfortable, but I did make it work. So this is what I did, and this is what I always do with styles that requires me to sleep with some form of rods or rollers. Honestly, the pillow you have matters. A nice soft pillow was key for me, honestly. I wrapped my hair with a satin scarf to keep the rollers in place. I made sure I had neat parting to reduce tugging. If you do the style earlier in the day and get it dry before bed, then you are set and can avoid sleeping in these rollers. If you know, you know. As I mentioned earlier in this video, that when I was styling the back of my hair, it was much easier to style the back of my hair because my hair is much smoother back there. And I'm saying this because a lot of the time we may compare our results with someone else's. the result at the back of my hair, it was much more smooth. It was much more silkier. So your texture, your density, and your technique, it all plays a role. So focus on what works for you and enjoy trying new styles on your beautiful head of hair. I did sit under the hooded dryer for about 30 minutes or so since it was nighttime. I slept pretty well in the rollers overnight, and this is why I take the needed time to make sure I make neat parts in my hair if I'm going to sleep in these rollers. The next day prior to taking down my hair, I wanted to make certain that my hair was dry, so I did go back underneath the hooded dryer and sit for an additional 30 minutes prior to taking the rollers out of my hair. So I ended up using about 38 rollers in my entire head. Tips and what I would do differently. If I'm going to try this style again, I would use a lighter holding foam. The foam I used was a pattern foam, and I did not like the hold it gave. It was much stronger hold than I wanted for this style. If you're planning on sleeping in these rollers, please make sure your parts are neat so you don't have uncomfortable tugging on your hair and the rollers. Also, try to roll the hair neatly. Make sure you moisturize your hair properly before putting these rollers in to get the best results. During takedown, I didn't do anything special. I just removed the rollers. After removing the rollers, I did add a little oil to my hands to add to the hair. Next, I separated the curls as best as possible, trying to reduce frizz. Next, I used a pick to pick the roots to close up some of the parts and to make my hair uniform. During takedown, I had to hurry, so I had to finish doing my hair while I was in the car. Overall, I am excited to try this style again. I absolutely loved my results. Hopefully, this video was helpful to my fellow Type 4 girlies who want to try this style, especially for those with shorter hair wondering if a roller set would work on their natural hair. As usual, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again in another video.